The fight over the VBS shared bank has taken a new turn. When the activist group, AfriForum, filed criminal complaints against Floyd Shivambu, the spokesperson of EFF founder Julius Malema. Before we continue, please kindly hit the subscribe button. This judicial action accomplishes a crucial goal in the ongoing scandal surrounding the bank burglary that resulted in the death of the victim. The South African civil liberties group, AfriForum, which has been outspoken on a number of official and social concerns, backed up the claim on Thursday that Malema and Shivambu were discovered to have been engaged in the gang's break-in at a small community bank that supplied food to towns and common areas. Wide-ranging investigations and documents involving VBS in illegal transactions bolster the accusations made against the EFF founders, as stated by AfriForum. The theft of millions of rand from the bank and the ensuing financial ruin of its supporters were key factors in both its demise and the gathering cases. Ernst Rowetz, head of policy and action at AfriForum, has said that there is substantial evidence linking Shivambu and Malema to the VBS scheme and that the accusations against them are serious. This major breach of trust has to be held accountable, and they need to ensure that it ends. The situation escalated as soon as reports of a nearly 2 billion rand theft at VBS Mutual Bank surfaced in 2018. A few prominent lawmakers and persons were mentioned by the South African Reserve Bank in their report titled, The Great Bank Heist. Malema and Shivambu have characterized the events as politically motivated assaults in their eager denials of responsibility. The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, the third largest political party in South Africa, has assured that AfriForum is relentlessly focusing on its leaders in an effort to bring them down. This case may spark more conversation on South African civic responsibilities and political corruption. The decision made by AfriForum highlights the ongoing need for trustworthiness and prudence in the wake of a highly scrutinized financial crisis in the nation. Once again, allegations have been made that Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, leader Julius Malema was aware that the gift from VBS Mutual Bank was a bribe. Malema has denied the accusations. Malema has released a statement in response to the long-term probe into the party's dealings with the now bankrupt bank. In a recent interview, Malema spoke about the controversial R16 million gift made by Shivambu, the former chairperson of VBS Mutual Bank, following the revelation of the VBS scam. The EFF came under fire and faced legal action on charges that it had benefited from money that had been acquired improperly. Malema insists there were no ulterior motives behind the contribution, which was given in a transparent manner. He was very explicit in stating that neither he nor the EFF knew that Matodzi's gift was a bribe when they first got it. Malema said they saw it as a just gift to support their political aspirations and community service programs. The collapse of VBS Mutual Bank, which mostly catered to low-income clients, was brought on by the 2018 discovery that over 2 billion rands had been embezzled from the bank's accounts. Matodzi was one of numerous CEOs implicated in the scam, and the outcome was that many individuals lost all they had saved throughout their lifetime. The EFF's connections to the bank, according to critics, should have alerted the party's leadership to the bank's dubious activities. Malema said that the EFF's interactions with VBS were entirely legal, and he emphasized that the party had complied with all legal criteria for political donations, with no reason to suspect corruption. However, the opposition factions, including the DA, have insisted on an examination of the EFF's funding activities. They note that Malema's claims of ignorance appear implausible given the extent of the scam and the EFF's strong support for VBS. Malema has said that the EFF is not concealing anything and is willing to conduct any form of inquiry. He promoted the values of accountability and justice. The litigation against VBS officials continues, and the EFF remains in the center of the spotlight. It's uncertain whether Malema's assertions will be enough to put a stop to the dispute. Importantly, Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Minister Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma has declared an unprecedented campaign of repression against municipalities that are said to be rife with corruption.